implementation can further decrease the length of the summaries as shorter subscenes would be provided. Another direction is including silent scenes. So far, I was talking about speech and script subtitles. So in our summaries, we do not include the silent parts. In order to do that, another features like the audio or video cues can be incorporated in order to solve this problem. An interesting direction for further research is employing the semantic structure of the script. There is some structure defined by the screenplay writers where they segment the movie. Well, the movie is actually a set of plot points which are placed within three acts: the introduction, main act, and resolution. And if we investigate this semantic structure, there could be found some patterns in movies and TV series as well. And well, that's the end of my talk. Thank you very much for your attention, and if you have any questions, please.
Well, let's start. Thank you first for the very nice presentation, I would say. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the floor is open to questions. Who would like to go first? Who would like to go second?
I will take one.
Please go ahead.
I noticed that you mentioned the use of a script, a movie script, to make a summary of a movie or a TV show.
Yeah.
But to my understanding, it is not always clear that such a script is available. For instance, if you watch a soccer match or ice skating or whatever, or a marathon for running on TV, it will last, let's say, at least an hour. If you want to make a summary of that.
Yeah, but that's why I classified the solutions in the beginning. There is different solutions that you use for structured content like sport, news, this kind of video content, and another solutions that you can use for narrative content like movies and TV series. In my work, I'm trying to make summaries of movies and TV series, and there is very often script available for those kind of video content. So you can use it in the summarization process.
Okay.
But I take it that your technique would also be used for the type of summarization that the gentleman is referring to when you leave out the script information.
Yeah, well, we have also offered a method based only on subtitles. So in this way, you can use only the available information and leave out the script.
Yeah. When I look to your pictures, I see that also the standard deviation is some measure of quality. Sorry. I see some questions are very clear. This is the point of quality of the whole group, and some that deviate most. Did you look in that? Is that some other information, or?
Yeah, well, that's why we performed the analysis of variance, so we can prove that the final mean values are not just due to chance of natural variation, and they're actually statistically significant.
No, I'm not using the variance for prediction of the mean, but using the variance as measured on its own. When the variance is high, then there's clearly no decent opinion on what the quality is.
Yeah, well, that's what this analysis do actually.
Okay, discuss offline. Okay.
Yeah, Alt was saying, I think if I understand him correctly, that you could, let's say, use this information, for instance, for the purpose of making a better summary.
Yeah, well, that's...
Is that?
No.
Then we should indeed do it offline.
Yeah.
Okay, are there other questions? Maybe one last one from my side. I noticed that you made a difference in the analysis. Not the analysis as you mentioned, but in the evaluation between understanding and user satisfaction. And that the satisfaction part was more significant than the understanding part, at least for the summarizations that you made. And well, the type of video material that you use are these SOAP type of things. And well, the understanding part of that may be not so very interesting to people at all, because the satisfaction part of it is what plays the role.
Yes.
Is that a good way of looking at the results?
Well, I do think that there should be differentiating, because well, maybe the user are satisfied, but as you saw in the last statement, whether they would like to watch the original version after watching the summary, there were no conclusions that you can make.
That would support that.
So, well, the user apparently have quite a big difference in their opinion. While we still want to know whether it's nice to watch, but the idea is to not have just a preview of the movie, but we want to keep the storyline, so to follow what actually happened in this movie. So that's why we also introduced the notion of user understanding, so we can compare our summaries to the original version, which contained the whole storyline there.
But what I was trying to aim at is, for instance, in the understanding part, to make a comparison with random sampling.
Yeah.
And there was hardly any significance between the randomized version and, let's say, your optimized version, from the point of view of understanding. That would also hold for something where there is nothing to understand.
Yeah, well,
which might be the case in these soaps. Or is that off the record?
Well, you do find the difference depending on the content. For example, I've noticed that for comedy series, well, the understanding is significantly bigger for all kinds of versions compared to other kinds of content. Yeah. But still, we show that while subtitle-based algorithm in terms of user understanding didn't perform that well, the other one, the subtitle script-based algorithm, well, actually the participants answered these tricky questions quite well. So we can assume that this kind of summaries can represent the original content better than a random version, for example.
Yeah. Okay. A final question then? Well, apparently we had already a final question. And thank you once more, Tsvetomira. And thank you, audience, for being here. And have a nice day for the rest of this day, the rest of the week, and so on. Okay.